Hola beauties, welcome back to my channel, and if it's the first time you're seeing my face, my name is Gurishkar. Welcome to my channel. So you guys have already seen my AM skincare routine. If not, it's gonna be linked right here. It's already up on my channel. It's my morning skincare routine, and today I'm gonna show you all what I follow for my PM, that is my nighttime skincare routine. I'm sorry for keeping you guys waiting for the second part of the skincare routine for quite a while now. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So I just got done with filming some Instagram content, and this is the look I filmed today. I have been wearing this face for more than 2 hours now because I had my dinner and stuff, and it's still in place. Having said that, if you want to know how I get that look, head over to my Instagram. The IGTV tutorial must be there by now, I believe. And yeah, that being said, it's 1:30 a.m. and I need to wash my face, do my PM skincare routine with you all, and yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna use my Klairs deep cleansing oil, the same cleansing oil from the morning. Some in my palm, warm up the product between my palms and just melt down all that makeup. Gonna be as gentle as you can. It's your skin after all. Take your time to melt down the makeup, and don't be harsh on your skin just to hasten up the process. Give yourself a nice oil massage. It feels good ideally. Do not forget to go along your hairline and all the nooks and corners of your face, around your nose, and just use a very light hand and circular motions to melt down all the makeup. And when going ahead to remove your mascara especially, go very light-handedly in this motion, like wipe it this way from your roots to your length, just very slowly. Continue this, wiggling it just the way you apply your mascara is the similar way you have to remove it, but extremely gently. Take your time to melt in the mascara. The oil will do its job and break it down, and at the end it should look something like this. I'm gonna wipe it off real quick because I don't want to scare any of you. You can also solely use this just dipped in warm water to wash off your makeup, but I would still recommend you to double cleanse this. I'm just gonna wipe off all the cleansing oil. So with that, we are done with the removal of first layer of our makeup. Trust me, there still is a lot of makeup sitting on my face, and thereby we have to go in with the second cleanser. And the cleanser I'm going to use today is by the Face Shop. It's the Jeju Volcanic Lava Cleansing Foam. So this is the one I'm going to use. I love this stuff, and honestly I'm not very picky with just face washes. It's a thing, I don't know, like I use any face wash that is there in the bathroom or my counter table or stuff like that. I use anything for real, for face wash at least. I'm not very picky with face washes, that is a thing. So I'm going to wet my face first. Go ahead with a very small amount of the facial cleanser, this much, and just nicely massage it into my skin. I don't have to teach you guys how to use a face wash, I believe. But yeah, one thing that I read on the internet like a while back, that most people use their face wash just for like 10-15 seconds, like they massage it for 10 seconds or 15 seconds and just wash it off. If you really want to get rid of all the impurities and cleanse your pores like deeply, you have to massage your face wash for like a minute. Like if you want to really practice it religiously, if you're a skincare freak like me, just start by using that 1 minute timer on your phone, and just you will get a hang of it. I always massage my face wash for over a minute. Just gonna go ahead and wash it off real quick. So I just washed my face real quick. It feels squeaky clean yet not like stripped off of all the oils. Next I'm gonna take some micellar water and a cotton pad, and I'm gonna go ahead with the third layer of cleansing, third step of cleansing, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna rub this cotton pad across my face that is like soaked in micellar water. This will ensure that there is absolutely no amount of makeup on your face. this was still on my face despite the double cleansing we did. That is why I always tell you guys that makeup does not cause acne or bad skin. It's the process of not removing the makeup well that causes breakouts. So yeah, I literally slather on makeup on a daily, but the reason my skin looks pretty healthy and decent is because I am very particular about how I take care of it and how I remove my makeup. Sleeping with any trace of makeup on your face is not even the last thing you want to do. It's a freaking nightmare, sis. So you gotta give your skin that extra love at night if you really want some healthy, radiant skin. I really believe, and even according to science, your skin repairs when you sleep. So at night time, you just have to give your skin that extra love it deserves. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow a very basic toner, serum, moisturizer routine. There are not a ton of products, but they work for me. As simple as that. The toner I'm going to use is by Plum Goodness. It's their calming antioxidant toner. It has white tea and chamomile extracts. So I picked this one up lately, and the one I was using before this was the Klairs Supple Facial Toner, and I really loved that. The Plum Goodness one, the only factor that really annoys me is that all skincare by Plum Goodness has a very overwhelming fragrance. Like, I personally do not like fragrance or alcohol in my skincare, so those are the two things I always look for. This toner is alcohol free, but it sure has a good certain amount of fragrance to it. I just like to pat in my toner instead of swiping it with like a cotton swab. That is something I do for cleansing with the micellar water, as you saw before. This toner has like a calming and slight cooling sensation to it, so it does feel really nice on the skin. But truly, if I had to recommend you one toner that I love and swear by, it actually would be the Klairs Supple Facial Toner. It is just so nice and calming and beautifully hydrating on the skin. I just love that stuff. It also has a really high percentage of cica, that is Centella asiatica, if I'm pronouncing that right. So that basically calms your skin down and also helps with dark spots in the longer run. So yeah, that's a really good product in totality, and also is fragrance free. Alright, so next I'm going to use the aloe vera gel by the Bubble Farm. It's a really cute brand in general. Like, I just love it. It's a homegrown brand and the products are really cute. Can you see the amount I've used? I just got it like a week back and I've been using it ever since. Like, I got it in PR, but genuinely it's a good product. I have never really been a huge fan of aloe gels, but this one is just so calming and soothing and non-sticky and non-drying. Do you know the feeling when aloe vera gels like settle into your skin and it turns, I mean, it starts drying out your skin after a while? This one does not do that, and I love that about it. I'm just gonna keep my hair back and just apply a generous layer on my skin. After makeup, I really like to apply all the calming, soothing skincare because my skin really needs it. It just gets absorbed into your skin so quickly, and love the fact how it's handmade and an indie brand. So you guys must check it out, and it genuinely is a good product. Next item, I'm going to use the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drops. Like, it's nothing new. I have raved about this vitamin C and how I should get a fat ass paycheck from Klairs by now. Honestly, if I rave about a product, I have to like seriously love that product to talk about it so much, and this has been on point. I'm just gonna do 3 drops. Just massage it into my skin. Also, one key point that I realized that all of you do the skincare mistake so often and are like, we're using all the correct products, we're using it in the correct order, but why is my skin breaking out? Because you're just lathering a lot of skincare in terms of quantity as well as time gaps. You cannot be, I just put on toner, I just put on moisturizer, I put on serum, like da 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 da. It's not gonna repair your skin. Like, you have to give time to each product to seep into your skin. Like, take 2 to 3 minutes gap with each step toner, take 2 to 3 minutes gap, then head on to your serum, moisturizer, whatever, however you want to follow it. Just take that 2 to 5 minutes gap in between each step, and don't just be like da 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 da. I hope you got my point. So I'm just going to allow it to seep into my skin and then go ahead with the moisturizer. Next I'm going to use the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer. This is a perfect pick for any skin type, literally. Like, I'm a dry skin type, I still use it and it works pretty well. It's non-comedogenic, lightweight on your skin. I'd use this much, like I use a generous amount though, but yeah, it works beautifully on my skin. And on the days I'm feeling even drier, I go ahead with either the Garnier Anti-Wrinkle Cream or the Face Shop Green Seed Moisturizer, something along the lines. And yeah, those are like slightly thicker creams, but today I'm feeling moderately dry, so this works. Alrighty, so as I mentioned earlier, my under eyes are supremely dry. Also, like, it's just a thing, I don't get it. My lips and my under eyes always look crusty as fuck. I just don't get it. However, that makes it my job to really hydrate them well, and that is what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna use the Miracle Radiance Oil, and I'm just gonna take 2 drops under my eye and massage that really well. Always use your ring finger when using any product around your eyes, because that has the least amount of pressure. Just give it a very gentle massage. Don't be harsh near your eyes. I don't necessarily use an eye cream. I just use this facial oil around my under eyes, and this has really helped my under eyes look so much better with or without makeup. Like, even with makeup, they don't look as crusty or dry as before, so I really love that. Lastly, to hydrate my lips, I'm going to use the Face Shop Lip Care Cream. It's enriched with shea butter and it's a really thick lip cream. I really love it once again. And we're pretty much done. Okay, so I'm done with moisturizing my face like a maniac for tonight, and it's pretty late at night. I must go to bed by now. So thank you so much guys for watching, and if you liked today's video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for everything beauty and makeup. Also, if you happen to purchase any of these products, do let me know how they work for you. I really love when you guys trust my recommendations and, you know, spend your coin accordingly. I don't know, it just feels very special to me. So yeah, do let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in my next one. Bye, it's late.